Don't move, because just in a few moments, we're going to get to know my man Jiggs from Supreme Beings and Shiro from Japan, graffiti artist extraordinaire. You're watching Kwik2Rok.
Yes. Welcome, one and all. I am your host, Rockefeller, and he is
Quickstep, aka DJ KS360.
And we are Kwik2Rok, a hip-hop variety talk show providing a glance into the underground artists who are keeping the legacy of hip-hop, street, and club culture alive. This show is possible through the Creators Rebuild New York program in collaboration with BronxNet TV.
You already know we rep the underground kings and queens who are Kwik2Rok, straight from the block, non-stop, rocking from around the way to be heard around the world.
Yes, and you saw him dancing a minute ago. So without further delay, we have
Jiggs.
The future of the Get Down. Hailing from Queens, the founder of Supreme Beings. What? I'm bugging. But I'm happy you're here. Because we've been watching your come up for more than a decade. I mean, he looks young, but yeah, not 21. Maybe 22.
No, far from
but
that.
So proud and honored that you're here because, again, the journey and the legacy and the mark you've left on the New York City breaking culture, undeniable. So thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Man.
So,
Dale.
what's the deal, man?
We saw you recently.
Yeah, recently at
the Supreme Funk.
The Supreme Funk.
It was
right?
a nice party.
I saw you there. You were intense. You were judging. How did all that come together, bro?
Yeah, right. Because you're mixing, right, with other dance crews or organizations.
Yeah. Well, it started off as an idea that I had a few years back to try to bring together two of the dances that inspired me to become a dancer. And when I first started coming out to jams, I saw that it was integrated. It wasn't separated.
Yes.
And this is mid to late 90s. And if I ever went to a jam, like a B-boy jam, there's always bunch of poppers there, you know? So it was just a good vibe in the circles where it was it felt like a community, like it was one community instead of two. And, obviously that stuff popping and locking is from the West Coast, but it's what inspired me to become a breaker at first. When I first wanted to learn how to dance, I wanted to learn how to pop. I didn't know how difficult it was. And then, me having a background in sports and in skating, I felt when I saw breaking, I was I feel a little bit daring, I could probably try to throw myself.
Right.
When I seen a few people do it, I got inspired, I kept trying it, and, I stuck to it. But back to the event, Supreme Funk, I wanted to bring that back together, that feeling. So I asked one of my friends who's a DJ, Jzar Remote. I ran the idea by him. Shout out Jzar Remote, that's my partner. And I ran the idea by him a few years ago, and he said, yeah, that sounds cool, let's do it. So we did it. We did a very small event in a small venue, but it wasn't about making money or making noise or getting any buzz. It was about bringing those two elements together again.
Nice. How did you come up with Supreme Beings? Although I know it's a collective, but you want to tell us about how Supreme Beings came into effect?
Of course. Well, I'm one of the co-founders. I'm not the founder.
Okay.
I'm one of the ones that stayed remained active throughout the years and still competes and teaches and stuff.
Nice.
So some people think that I started the crew, but it was like a bunch of us, like 7 or 8 of us.
You have a photo of that too, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
it.
But that photo is like when we were like, already coming up.
Okay.
But it was just a few of us, and coming out, meeting people. Eventually we was like, all right, let's start our own crew. We had a little like a dance club in high school.
Oh, nice.
So a few of us got together, guys from my neighborhood and some guys from Flushing.
What's your neighborhood?
I'm from Corona, Queens.
Corona. 7 train.
Corona, Queens. Yeah, so some of my boys from Flushing, we teamed up and we made Supreme Team.
Okay, first.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we were called Supreme Team.
So who was that? Who was that? It was you?
It was me, Bongo,
Jonas?
Rockism, Arson, Argelis, aka Raw, Mute,
DJ A1 now.
That's
my
right.
boy Jay, that he stopped dancing after high school.
Okay.
But that's like,
That's the core right there.
yeah, and then Lily Vet, we had another B girl.
Nice, nice.
Damn, I hope
I
I'm not
remember
forgetting
those
anybody.
faces. I remember those people.
Henry was down with us.
Henry,
Remember Swiggle?
Swigglefoot.
Yes.
Yeah, so these guys, if I forget anybody, they're gonna kill me. But that was like the original crew,
Yep.
and then we kept expanding it. Lewis got down with us.
Yes, be ready.
Flav got down with us.
Oh my God, another one.
You
Yes.
know, and because the original crew was like guys that went to John Brown High School.
Shout to
you
the
know.
high schools.
Yeah. So from our neighborhood, there was 2 crews. There was Supreme Team and Domestic Apes.
I
And
remember
we're
that.
like we're
You're like
friends in
cousins.
school.
You're like cousins.
Yeah, and then we were like be our own little rivals. But it's good because in that journey that helped us get better and inspire each other, motivate each other.
Right.
So I gotta give a shout out to them because I feel like they're part of the crew too.
Yeah.
Even though they got their own crew,
Right.
like we grew up together.
That's fly when a
Yeah.
neighborhood can like spawn that much talent and that much brotherly and
Yeah.
sisterly, competitiveness, but also unity.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
I
shout
remember
out
them.
to Elastic Fantastic.
I remember him
Right.
too.
Yeah.
And,
So he's one of the guys that got me started, and Wild Child and Josh. Those are like my skating friends, and
Nice.
those are like my brothers. And we had our own little crew before that. Before Supreme Team, it was Queen Soul, and it was just a few of us.
Nice.
And, I know you remember.
I do,
we
because
used to
I
run
went to the
around.
Unisphere one time, and I
Right.
was like, look at here.
Yeah.
Queens is breaking.
That's right.
Yeah,
Y'all were
it's
making noise, man. You did, I remember I saw you and I was like, we have a mutual friend that was doing a video at the time, La Bruja.
Yeah.
I want you to build on that. How was that for you? What was the name of the video and where was it?
Oh my God.
Ooh,
that's
that's
a good
good.
memory. That's a good
That's
memory.
good.
It was at the shelter, I remember.
Yeah, exactly.
remember that.
It was at, well, it wasn't, Shelter was the party. It was at Club Vinyl.
Okay. You're right. You're right. Yes,
So,
yes.
we were at practice. We used to go to the Lower East Side to Alfred E. Smith Gym to practice.
I remember Smith
and
practices.
Brace Crew in Full Circle was there holding it
Yes,
down
yes,
for the
yes,
most part.
yes.
Then a bunch of people would come because it was an open gym and it was huge.
Right, yeah.
And beautiful floor.
Oh my God, yes.
Great practice for every level, beginners and advanced. Seen so much talent
What
there.
year was that?
That must have been like about 98.
I'd say 98.
I'd say about
Because
1998.
97 we were still at Ferretta, so you're right.
Yeah.
98.
Yeah. So we were there at practice and we were wrapping up and I seen you guys, Full Circle, and you guys were getting dressed and you were like, by the way, we're gonna go film this video for one of our homies. If you wanna come through, you guys are more than welcome. And I was like, what? And I was like, where at? And you guys were like, oh, it's over here in Finals. And I was like, perfect. I know that place. We used to go there
Right.
that whole summer,
Right.
like every Saturday to go to the shelter party.
Yeah, man.
And Willie
Yeah.
Ninja at the door, he would
It
let
was
us in.
so good.
And
It
we
was
were
such
sti-
a mix of
Yeah.
like house heads and breakers.
And breakers, yeah.
So we were having flashbacks when we would go there because we were like, oh my God, the 80s.
Yeah.
But
So you
Wasn't
guys
it-
invited us. Hold up. You guys invited us, and I was like, yeah, I'm not missing out on this opportunity. So we went over there. Then there was a couple people we already knew. We walked over there actually together. We walked with
Right.
you guys all the way from Alfred E. Smith projects. We went all the way to like
oh my
Hudson
goodness,
Street.
super walk.
Right.
Yeah. So
We
we
must have
took,
been hyped from practice too because that's
Yeah.
a 3-hour practice at Smith.
Right.
So
and we got there, and then we were still dancing for another couple hours. And the artist is none other than La Bruja.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and the video was called, I believe, Better Run.
Better Run.
That's what it said
Better
in the
run,
hook.
better run, better run now.
Yeah.
Better run, better run, better run. Shout out to La Bruja. We love
So
you.
that was my first music video feature, and it was a rap video.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like how I got inspired to dance, is through music videos. That's how I first got put onto hip hop and breaking before I knew what breaking was. Get a little glimpse from videos. So I got my little feature. I was super happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And thanks to y'all for inviting me.
Oh,
So I got
man.
to get that experience. I got to meet dope artists,
Yeah.
La Bruja.
And then beyond, because I'm sure you've done a bunch of work after
There's
that.
a lot of work you did. Like, where can people reach you to see all the work that you've done?
Right, to
like,
support
on-
you or
on your
follow
social
you. Like, what's the
Well,
media
Instagram?
platforms?
I'm on social media. You can find me on Facebook. My
As-
regular name, Junior Silverio.
That's Silverio.
Right, and then
And
you
then-
could catch me on Instagram, and my handle is JIGGZ1981. Jiggs 1981.
Yo, my
Damn.
man Jiggs.
And he's available
Thank you
for
for coming through, brother.
weddings
For real, for real.
Thanks
and
for having me.
bar mitzvahs. And no, I'm only kidding. This brother right here can teach in schools, colleges. He has gone to speak at colleges. And congrats again. I know you got a Kings of New York award recognizing your work and your legacy. So lots of love to you. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah. Come on, girl. Yeah. Come on, girl. Come on.
Say what? Oh my goodness. Welcome back to Kwik2Rok. And today we have with us an internationally acclaimed female graffiti artist who truly loves to paint anywhere she is. I mean, and I'm sure you've seen some of her work. Give it up for Shiro One. One.
Thank you for coming to our show. Welcome to our show. And you are back in New York City.
Yes,
Nice.
I just got back to New York 2 weeks ago.
2
Wow,
weeks
2
ago.
weeks ago,
So
okay.
recent. Well, we missed you. We
I miss you too. I miss
Thank
whole
you.
New York too.
Yeah. Was it 1 year you were away?
I sometimes came back for the graffiti festival to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Sometimes, but most of the time I was in Japan.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I love this picture. Where was this picture? Where were you? Where
This
did you
is,
get up?
This was Paris, about
Paris.
Paris. You get
Paris.
around, huh? Okay.
France.
I love travel and paint
Yeah.
all over the world.
Beautiful. And this time you did Japanese, like kimono.
Yes, because I wanted to represent my country.
Nice.
This is the flea market in Paris, my
Okay.
favorite one.
It's beautiful.
Nice. Beautiful. Your work is amazing. It's always so colorful. It gives off like a youth, childlike energy, like happy.
Thank you.
So it's nice to see it everywhere.
See.
Can you tell us a little bit about Mimi? Who is Mimi?
So Mimi is my own character. I've been drawing and painting this character since I was little.
Oh.
And then when I was little, my family keep moving because of my father's business.
Okay.
So I had to change like 6 times schools.
Okay.
Plus I'm deaf in this year, so this is completely deaf. So I have a little bit like a problem to hearing.
Okay.
And then I have to change school, so I used to have problem to make new friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
so
happens.
I
yeah.
think this is the reason to start. I started drawing my character.
Okay.
So this used to be my imaginary friend, I think, because I was a lonely kid.
Beautiful. Wow.
So now I paint her big on the
Everywhere.
mural communities.
I've
in
seen
many
her. I've
countries.
seen her like a mermaid, right?
Right.
She can be anything.
She could be anything, which means you could be anything, right?
That's
so
it.
you like to switch it up. So tell me about your body painting.
Oh, right.
How did that come about?
Body painting.
Body painting.
That's a whole nother lane too. How did you start to do that?
This was just like this way because I can enjoy with my friends model, and then my friends model, they can be a part of my artwork,
Okay.
and then they can take photos together, we can dance together.
Nice.
So I like it
What
too.
do you use? It's not spray paint.
It's not a spray paint. I use a Posca marker from Japan. It's a water-based, so it's
Water-based,
easy
okay.
to wash it away.
Okay.
So you make models out of all your friends.
Yeah,
That's dope.
anyone can be model, and then especially I like body painting on the dancer's body because they have muscle.
And they're moving.
So yeah, so it's nice to paint on their skin because it's like not too soft.
Wow.
And then when I see they are dancing, I love it.
Yeah, it's like your art is moving. That's a good concept.
Yes,
and
I
I
also-
would have never thought of that.
Yeah, I also like making the dance like a stage back art.
Background. Okay.
Background art because the reason the reason I came to New York was the movie Wild Style.
Wow, style.
Wow style.
In
Yes.
the end
Classic,
of the
can't go
Wild
wrong.
Style, yeah, movie they make he makes the big,
A big mural with the hands.
Yes, on
it's
the
on the
stage.
amphitheater, yeah.
and then everybody sing and dance
And you-
on the stage.
You were inspired.
So this was like kind of like my what I wanna do goal.
Okay.
So this is the reason I hang out with many dancers and so
Right,
this is
yeah.
something I like too.
Cool.
Tell us about your mentors. Who started you? Your teachers? Like who,
So
who
I
are they?
started by myself when I was in Japan on 1998. So back then I was only painting my character, which is my imaginary friend. And then I saw the movie Wild Style, and then I decided to come to New York because I loved it so much. And then when I came to New York on 2002, I didn't find anyone who do graffiti because they were kind of hidden. And then finally 2004, I started to get connected to graffiti people. And then the same year 4, I saw Pot from TDS Crew.
Part 1.
He was painting next to me in a graffiti jam in Philadelphia. If you are practicing hard, I will teach you. I'm like, yes, please.
Nice.
So that's how I got the mentor Pot. I feel
Wow.
I'm so lucky because I love his letter style. He has like a New York old school graffiti style.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I practice hard. He gave me some examples, and then I practice, and then now I have my letter style.
You have your own style.
I'm really thankful. Thank you,
Yeah.
Pat.
I know. Shout to you. We got to get him on the
Shout
show,
out.
right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. How was it when you went to Belgium? I think you went to Brussels for a women's
Belle
event.
Hip Hop.
La
Yes.
Belle Hip Hop, yeah.
That was you first, right? You were the
Yeah.
guest.
Yes, I was.
And then you connected
I
to La Belle
did.
Hip Hop.
I did. How did it feel to be in Brussels?
That was amazing, right? Because
was.
this event, La Belle Hip Hop, this is the International Female Hip Hop Festival. So Fatima, the organizer, she invites female rappers and dancers and graffiti artists from all over the world. Of course, DJ too.
Yeah.
And then we were in the same show twice.
We were together, yeah.
So right, we were together.
Yeah, and the first time I ran into you was at, I think it was
Berlin.
Berlin,
We Be
Germany.
Girl.
And
No,
we just
Be Girl
connected.
B.
It was We Be
We
Girls,
Be Girl.
and then after that, Be Girl B.
Yeah.
It was great. It
Yes,
was great to meet you.
2007,
Because we have like
2008.
similar goals and visions in hip hop.
Yes.
And a graffiti writer has a hard time, breakers have a hard time, you know, just trying to keep authentic and be down with the culture. But the mainstream is like, you know, kind of, it's a little tricky. So I felt
Okay.
very connected to you.
Yes,
and
I
then
feel so.
we started Shiroka.
Yeah, we are doing.
That's a 50th.
Collaboration.
Yep, this is her design. It's her tribute to the 50th anniversary of that first party that Kwik2Rok threw. That kind of set everything in motion.
That's right.
So Shiroka is really our combination, her graffiti style, and then a little bit of the dance and the poses that I do when I break. And this one has all the artists. So it has the beat girl.
by the way.
This is me. Yep.
New Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Migos
me.
represent.
It's graffiti.
MC, I think.
Here. MC, she must be Puerto Rican.
Yes.
And the DJ.
DJ,
here.
female DJ, yeah.
So
And then who's over here? That's you.
that's me.
So Shiro, Roka, and then we've got
Yes.
the other elements. And these are on her online shop. They're also on my website as well as the other T-shirts and so many things. You make so many things.
Yes, we love making the things. And then plus, through our brand Shiroka, this is not only about the fashion thing because we both in the hip hop scene as a female for a long time. You were since 90s.
1994.
1994, I'm like late 90.
Yeah.
And then we being in the hip hop scene and we experienced a lot of things.
A lot of
Not
things.
only good things.
Right. Some challenges and some struggles, but we have been victorious.
The support is real.
And the support is real. We do have brothers who have helped her,
Yes.
as you just heard. Part one, was definitely ready to help you, and Kwik2Rok totally opened the doors to a new
Totally.
world for me. So you have an authentic graffiti writer, an authentic B-girl, creating art and trying to inspire people to, you can make your dreams happen. You can reach your
Totally.
goals. Just work hard and connect with people who support and admire you. Yeah, what is your Instagram or Facebook?
So I have Instagram page. It's Shiro, SHIRO _ONE. We also have a Shiroka Instagram page too. It's Shiroka _NYC. So we are always putting making the information on the Instagram.
Yeah,
So
available to
we
people,
want
and
to
definitely gonna let you know when we do another pop-up shop. We just did one at the Point for Femme Flavor. Shiro, thank you for being here. Can you just show us real quickly the back of your jacket? Because it's not just graffiti. She also designs work. This is supposed to remind you of like the Krylon, right? The Krylon
Krylon
spray
logo.
paint can. Yeah, Shiro. Yeah. So, and
dope.
she's made dresses, she's made little, makeup bags. She's wearing a lot of hats, a lot
Super
of hats.
creative.
Superhero muralist. Take us out with the music quick. Thank you for being here.
She's my dancing girl. She's my dancing girl. She's my big chest girl. She's my dancing. Yeah. Well, if the nights come to me,
We rock with it. Solid as a rock. Sometimes I know you feel crazy. Impossible dream that you're chasing.
That's the joint right there, rock with it, right?
It is, but
Now, let's take a look at an event that took place at the New York Poets Cafe that featured a documentary called All the Ladies Say, highlighting B-girls with special panelist guest, MC Kwik2Rok.
check it out. Hi everyone, peace. My name is Rockefeller, and this is Kwik2Rok. We are here in the Lower East Side in front of the New York Poets Cafe, the legendary. Okay, 50 years in the making, and I am excited to be here with the West Coast popping legend, icon, diva, boss lady, all of the above, and a mommy. I want to introduce to you all Aiko Shirakawa, and why are you here today?
Okay, I am here because the All the Ladies Say film is screening is going on. It was done in 2010, and we did the screening then as well. So this is the 13 years, right? And we're preparing for the part 2. So get ready for that. That's why I'm here, to support my girl in the film and the next generation.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Yes.
How do you feel about the way the culture right now is supporting women? Do you feel like there is a space for us, or do you feel like it's still a challenge?
I think that we need to make a space for ourselves. And I feel like it is a challenge, but we're up for it, right? We've been doing this. I mean, this is an example of being up for it, creating a space for us. So, yeah, we're ready. We're here. We're doing it.
So we'll definitely catch up with Aiko the next time she returns to New York City. But can you tell us how to follow you on the social media?
So on Instagram, I'm Aiko Shirakawa, the one. And on Facebook, I guess Aiko Shirakawa at Facebook. I guess that's it. Yeah.
That's it. Well, we will definitely be checking out what you're up to, where you're going, what's next, sending you lots of love.
Oh, yeah. So the only one thing that I'm doing right now that I'm focused on is USA Breaking and being the female representation, because we have to have somebody, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
good.
I just thought about it. Sorry.
No, that's big. That's big, because USA Breaking is preparing dancers to become athletes and to be able to navigate those waters, because breaking is going into the Olympics in 2024. So we're so honored and happy that that, first of all, you're here, but also that you're a voice within that organization and in that realm, in that community, because it is uncharted territory, and you are super wise and super experienced. So thank you again. This is Kwik2Rok. Peace. Peace, y'all. This is Rockefeller with Kwik2Rok. I'm BronxNet. I am at the legendary New York Poets Cafe. This is Women's History Month, and today we screened All the Ladies Say, which is a B-Girl documentary with none other than the legend, the luminary icon. Sha-Rock was in the building. Say hi. Say hi.
Yes, man, I'm in the building. This was a wonderful, wonderful night. I mean, we got all the B-girls here from all over the world, and we still rocking, and we are never scared. Peace.
Can I just say real quickly that I am honored to know that Sha-Rock was one of the first B-girls. She's definitely the first female MC
doubt about that.
of rap, for sure. And tell us a little bit about your Sha-Rock Day.
Well, this is going to be the 5th year. It is the first Saturday of June. Every year, Rod Digger, this is her 3rd year. She's going to be the host, and it's a free event in the Bronx. Make sure you come out, celebrate Magenta Park near Gun Hill Road. It's free to everybody from 2 to 7. It's MC Sha-Rock Day. Come out and let's just have fun. Shout out to BronxNet.
Definitely, let's have fun.
So we just, trying to keep the history of women, on the front line alive. Shout out to all the women out there that's making moves and that are trailblazers. Sha-Rock, peace.
Sha-Rock, can you just let them know what your Instagram is so they can follow and support?
Yes. My Instagram is I am MC Sha-Rock. I am MC Sha-Rock, and of course, I never let Facebook go away. So it's MC Sha-Rock, Sharon Jackson, Facebook. Come through. A lot of times I post a lot of things about hip-hop history. Yes. Some of the things that people don't really talk about.
Okay.
So listen, come through. BronxNet, once again, peace. We love you. Shout out to all the B-girls around the world.
Amen. Peace. This is Rockefeller. Laters.
Is it over? The party's not over. No. But this episode is, sadly.
Yeah, but just because it's over doesn't mean we can't thank the people that were in the house. So we want to thank our guests, Jiggs and Shiro, all the way from Japan.
Shiro. And Jiggs from Queens. Queens was in the house, you know what I'm saying? And thank you to the B-girls who showed up and supported and celebrated each other at the New York Poets Cafe. Mwah.
That's right. And shout out to Sha-Rock and all the B-girls all around the world.
Worldwide. And of course, thank you to CRNY and Full Circle Soldiers and BronxNet. Oh my God, I almost forgot BronxNet for helping us get this dream out there. Shout out to our camera crew today, Kay, Ray, and doubling as a teleprompter. She's a producer. Big shout to Yesenia. And of course to Yasmin Burgess. Thank you for the support, helping us out. Check us, please. You can check for us on YouTube and Instagram so you can see who's coming up on the next episode. You know what I'm saying? So meantime, stay funky. And I don't mean the smell.
That's right.
I mean funky. And keep your finger on the pulse of the underground. See you next time. No fuimo.
Right. You're watching Kwik2Rok.
Quick.
Peace. Till next time.
Peace and head grease.
Rock to death. Sometimes the rock is all we got left. I rock on my hands, stay on my toes.